Warriors, welcome to day 21 of 29 days of the Anxiety Guy. Today, we're discussing the initial first steps when it comes to healing health anxiety. Let's go.
Did you find it?
There it is!
Let's go. Good morning, warriors. It's a great day to become more than anxiety. What do you say? Today's question comes from Dave Thompson. And in the comment section, leave a question and I will do my best to answer that question in future videos. Dave asks, Dennis, I'm suffering deeply with health anxiety. I've been there. And I was wondering what the first few steps would be to heal. There's a lot of people out there that need to hear the message in this video. So please share this video and my other videos with people that need it. Let's create a community of warriors, not victims. I want to get into it right away. First thing you want to do is you want to get a better understanding. You want to get a better understanding. Health anxiety is a manifestation of 3, if not a few more, subconscious programs. These programs are connected to self-punishment. And the self-punishment program says, okay, well, I suffered when I was a child, very much so. And because I suffered, subconscious mind says, this person must continue to suffer because these are the rules, these are the laws of this person's reality. Without suffering, we may not survive. We may not survive. It's a backwards way of thinking. But as far as the subconscious mind goes, whatever came first and whatever was repeated the most often is what it will default to as far as how you live your life each and every day. So with health anxiety, let's gain an understanding. Is the self-punishment program running on an endless loop in the background? Perfectionism. Perfection. I have to do everything perfectly. And because I have a symptom, right, I have to know the answer to that symptom now, not tomorrow, now, right? I don't know what's going on. And all you're doing in that moment is constricting your body, placing more pressure on yourself. The perfectionism program goes hand in hand with many, many health anxiety sufferers out there. And finally, the program I want to talk about is the Inferiority Program. Now, understand this. People out there will do whatever it takes, positively or negatively, to meet a need. If the need of attention or feeling like a somebody or love, connection, whatever it may be, is fulfilled by the person feeling inferior to other people, and if that's what they believe, then they will continue to suffer from health anxiety. The Inferiority Program runs throughout almost every health anxiety sufferer. I am inferior to other people, but I want to stay in this world because it matches something that I need. I am getting something out of staying in this emotional place. Now, after the initial reaction of, what is this guy talking about? Whoa, maybe there is something going on here. When you can actually deliberately think about this, we're getting somewhere. Don't trust your initial reactions and instincts, warriors. Make sure that you question all your feelings and understand that what you believe is what you feel. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to find the good in uncertainty. You want to find the good in uncertainty. Here's a couple things that I used to do. I used to walk in my house backwards. I was so sick of walking forwards that I said, I'm going to start walking backwards. My brain was going, what are you doing? Okay, my conscious mind was going, you got to focus on your symptoms here, right? There's a problem. There wasn't a problem. I was walking backwards in the house. I was embracing the unfamiliar. I was embracing the uncertainty. I was letting go of the perfectionism side. I was letting go of the self-punishment part of my life. So you could be walking backwards. You could find the good in uncertainty and go, you know what, I'm going to talk to some strangers today. That's a little bit uncertain. I'm going to slow down my speed. That makes me feel a little uncertain. You want to find the good in uncertainty, but you also want to act in uncertain ways, because this is a programming process, a convincing process. You are convincing the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is taking notes 24/7 all the time. So when you do things that you normally don't do, it's going, oh, well, I guess mistakes are okay, and I guess we can transition into someone new. Very, very important key. Another one is to pause and think intentionally during sensitization. Is it easier said than done? Possible. But what I really want, as far as your language here, is to turn your "it's hard to do" type response to "it's unfamiliar," right? Notice the difference, right? It's unfamiliar compared to it's hard to do. It's not that something is hard to do. It's just that you haven't done it enough with enough emotion in enough time in order for it to stick, period. So in the moment of sensitivity, you get that symptom, you get the idea, you got the emotions, you got the images in your head. In that moment, that 10-second window, you want to pause and you want to think intentionally rather than think unconsciously. Thinking intentionally and pausing is a very powerful tool, because in this moment you can utilize words like or. Well, it could be a symptom of that, or it could be this. But, well, I've already gotten it checked a few times. What else could this mean? Well, what else could this mean? It could mean that I'm sensitive towards the meeting that's coming up later on today, and my body's letting me know not to go to that meeting, right? Your body is never wrong. Your body is always trying to send signals to your mind, and your mind sending back signals to your body of what it's trying to keep you away from and what it wants to move you forward to. So let's understand that pausing and deliberate thinking utilizing certain words can work magic. Do mapping daily to calm your nervous system. This video right here, do it every single day, okay? Because calming your nervous system is a very vital aspect of healing, and it must be done every day. And it cannot be done until you fully prioritize yourself, warrior. Notice that a lot of people don't heal because they're simply not prioritizing themselves enough. Everybody else comes before them, and this is not right. And finally, write down your clarity. You know, that moment of epiphany just shows up out of nowhere. Wow, I never realized that my parents were doing the best they could with the information they had, and they went through past traumas as well. My goodness, oh my goodness, I didn't realize I could see my sensations in this way. I didn't realize he was trying to keep me away from something instead of just viewing it as something that's physically wrong with me. Those epiphanies need to be written down in your clarity journal. Very important aspect. Now, to finalize, remember this. Health anxiety is the result of an extreme love for life. So stop beating yourself up. You're getting there. You're in the transition. And together, we will create a warrior within you that will live in a flow and natural state very, very soon. The book's coming out March 2020. Boom, right here. Pick it up on Amazon or anywhere else online, possibly offline as well. I'll see you in the next video. Remember that you are more than anxiety.